Hey friend, welcome back to Memory Verse Monday, or whatever day it happens to be for you. Hopefully you do log in and see these videos on Monday so that you can meditate on the word throughout the week and just keep it close to your heart. I love today's scripture. You know I say that all the time, but I just love today's scripture so much, and I'll tell you why after I read it. So we're going to read from Psalm 139:16, New Living Translation. It says, "You saw me before I was born. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed." This is something I frequently have to remind myself of, and as a mom, I remind my kids of, that God already has every little detail of our life written. It's done. So the things that we are striving toward and the things that we hope for and want to have happen and play out in our life, if it is in God's will, and we always want to be in alignment with that, then it's already done. And if it doesn't happen, it's not for us. And so this scripture just hopefully, I know it does for me, it helps me to accept the things that don't happen that I thought were for me, or that I should have, or I should be stepping into, that don't work out. I go back to this. You saw me before I was born. You wrote out my entire life from beginning to end. And nothing can get in the way of that. And the thing about life is that, and free will, is that we do make decisions that can take us on a path that isn't part of God's plan or God's will. And God knew that. He knows ahead of time. It says, this is past tense. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. So it already happened. It's the craziest thing ever. Every moment, I mean, daily. Think about the hours in the day, the minutes, the seconds. You keep cutting that down to its smallest parts, and God knows every single moment. He knew it way before we were even born. It's just crazy. And so we have to remember that when we are coming to God every day and just surrendering our will to His will, our desires to be His desires for us, and we're doing our very best, He is directing us, He is guiding us, and He will redirect us as needed. But as long as we're showing up with that posture of obedience and surrender, we just can't go wrong. And God's will be done. So I just really love this. I hope that you do too. And just keep it in mind. When things don't seem to be going your way, God already wrote the story. It's already finished. It's already written. It's already done. And that actually is why I have so much confidence with certain desires that I have that have been a desire for a long, long time. And, I'll get in periods of impatience, or I'll waver in my faith and my doubt. And then I come back and I'm like, nope, you already wrote this out. It's done. If it's for me, it's done. Nothing can stop God's plan. Nothing will get in the way of His will. We can get in our own way. So that's why we have to come to Him every single day. Okay, Psalm 139, verse 16. You saw me before I was born. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed. So good. Okay, that is it for today. Thank you for being here. Remember to like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already. Share it with a friend, and I will see you again next week. Be blessed.